campaigns failing while trying to do the A2P 10DLC registration. So the profiles are going through, but your campaign is the part that's failing. And what's happening is most people don't understand why and what to do to fix it. So we've made some modifications to the Google Doc that we gave you that we think will help add some more detail to what it is that you need to get done. And then I'm going to show you right now how you can set that up and what it looks like and the key pieces that you might be missing to help you get that done. Ultimately, I can't do it all for you, but we can give you as much as we can to help you make it work for you. And I realize some of us just don't have time for all the trial and error to figure it out. So we're continuing to try and make it better so that we can help you. Okay, so this is a demo account inside of Scalability. If you log in, you're going to see your dashboard. If we go to settings in the bottom left corner, and then we click on phone numbers, it's going to bring us to what a lot of you are probably seeing, where it says your A2P 10DLC registration incomplete failed. Please go to the Trust Center to start or resubmit. So we're going to click either the Start Now or the Trust Center. And here you'll see this profile approved, and this was approved, but partially it failed, right? If you see here, if I hover over it, it says standard campaign status. If I hover over this, standard brand status, which means the brand and the business profile approved, but the campaign status failed. So if I start this process again, and I go through the steps, if I scroll down here on page 1, you'll see here at the bottom, it's got this yellow bar that says your business profile already submitted, so no action is needed on this page. Please click the next step to proceed. They're saying this isn't the problem. Right here is not where you have the problem. Same here. Here's the address. Same thing. Right here is not where the problem is. Please click next to proceed. I click next, same thing. Click next. Now there's no bar there, right? So this is probably where the problem starts. So what we're going to do here, if we jump over to the Google sheet that we gave you where it's literally copy and paste, and I'll put the link to this below this video as well, but here it's copy and paste. Here's the campaign use, the campaign details. Under that, we have text messages that are examples with red pieces that you need to change out. And then here is the consent to receive messages. So if you take this doc, this Google Doc, and we go through this process, campaign use case, right here, if we click that drop down, let's do marketing. Okay, if I go here to the Google Doc, it says the use case is marketing. Right underneath that, campaign use case description. Copy this, come back to Scalability, campaign use case description. I'm going to click in here. I'm going to delete all this. If it's empty, just paste either way. But we're going to paste that right in there. Okay, so we're going to do marketing and paste that in. Click next. And it'll take us to the next step. Okay, here we have to put in 2 example text messages, which I've already done. If I go back to the Google Doc and scroll down, here's 2 sample messages. You can put in your business name, your name, and your company name. If you notice here, I've got, hey, this is Aaron with VIP Buyers Club. So see, I put my name in there and my company name, and then the rest of it's copy and paste. Now, if I scroll on down, how do end users consent to receive messages? That's going to be the next part of this, right? So we grab those 2, we click next. Now here, this part right here, this is really important. How do end users consent to receive messages? This means when somebody fills out your opt-in form and they put their name, phone number, email, they're consenting to text messages from you. Well, with the new laws, you have to actually have it on that page so they know what they're consenting to when they submit their information. So this is where I think a lot of people are failing, is because what we're putting in here, which you may have taken from our Google Doc and then just pasted it in there and went, if this isn't actually what's on your website and they go check it, that can cause this to fail. So what we're doing here is, 1, we rewrote this a little bit to where it includes things like, even if you're on the National Do Not Call Registry, that you're still saying by submitting this form that you're going to allow us to talk to you or send you messages, right? So here it's saying end users consent by entering their information through a form on our website. You need to insert the website link. Okay? So if I'm pasting this section into this end user consent, then I need to change where it says insert your website link for people to consent. I need to get my website link, like this is an example of scalability, where I've added this paragraph to the form, right? So if they come to this website and they see this opt-in form, it's going to have this paragraph underneath where people are opting in. This paragraph will match what we put in this box. Okay, so if we go to the Google Doc and you put in your website here, that needs to be the website to where when that link or website is followed, it will go to your sign up page that is showing, put in your name, phone number, email, and this paragraph that is saying they are opting in and to saying they want to receive these messages, okay? Then the verbiage underneath this is simply what's on that website. So here it says by submitting your phone, right? For this 10DLC registration, you literally would copy this whole paragraph and then just put in your website link and your company name. And that's what you're going to paste into this campaign area. Now to put this on your website though, you would just do by submitting your phone number, and you would put this part on your actual opt-in page next to your opt-in form. That's very important. Okay, you have to have your website link and your company name, and then this paragraph must match what's on the website when they go to this link. That's super important. I think a lot of people are missing that because they're just trying to whip through this, and maybe you don't have a website or maybe you didn't think about that. So I want to make sure you guys get that done because it could be a reason a lot of people's accounts are failing. So once I do this, let's say I'm going to copy this whole thing. I'm going to go into scalability, and right here, I'm going to paste that in here. And then I'm going to change that out from my website. Just like that. And then I'm going to come down where it says your company name, and I'm going to swap that. Okay. So now that matches. And then I would take this where it says by submitting, and I would highlight this, and that is the part that needs to be on the website. Okay, then start subscribe, and here you'll see like those next steps, the opt-in keywords, the opt-in message, both of those are the same. Start subscribe and the message, and then click submit, and that should drastically improve your chances of getting that failed turned into an approved for the campaign and everything. So try that out. Let us know if you still have problems with it, and we'll see if we can help get you rolling. But that should fix the problems for most of you as long as you have those key components in place.